Hi everyone, I am Keetra. I'm going to go ahead and do a reading for you guys. It's for the week starting April 28th. It's just going to be a Monday through Friday, kind of a work week. What energies are we bringing in and kind of what would be the outcome for our week. I'm going to do 3 rows. So our first row here is going to be energy that we're bringing into the week. Our second row here is going to be messages from spirit or from our higher selves, however that resonates with you. And then the third row is going to be messages from, like, let's say our future self, the things that we may need to look out for, but that they're going to be good. So this is kind of like the good stuff. We'll pull some oracle cards and get a little bit more guidance because they're just so much fun. And we'll go ahead and get started. So it looks like we're coming into this week with some curiosity. So maybe you've got some things, some projects that you're working on that are coming up, and you're just kind of at a place of openness and looking for that notification that you're going to be moving forward with something, but you're kind of like anticipating something that has stirred your curiosity, like in a good way. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles energy for this week. If I had to say, I would think for 10 of Pentacles, it's more good energy. I mean, it's earth energy. It seems like we're coming into this week pretty grounded and just ready to take on Monday through Friday. It looks like with the energy that we're coming into the week that we may have had to take some time to let some things go, which is a good thing. If we let things go, it kind of makes the universe able to provide for us, to give us the things that we're wanting, we're needing. So just make sure that you're coming into this week with that mindset of, I'm letting go. I'm open to the week. I'm open to look forward to what's coming up. But let's go ahead and clarify the 8 of Cups. So with the 8 of Cups, you have a repeating card, which is the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands here is coming up for information from spirit or your future self. Oh, nope, that's this one. This would be information from your guides or your higher self. So the 10 of Wands with the 8 of Cups basically tells me, make sure that this week that you're going into the week with the energy of letting go, because if not, then you're going to be this person here carrying that burden, and you don't need to do that. So we're going to go ahead and pull these fun little guidance cards. I just think they're fantastic. And we're going to look at you, which is Lighthouse. You're a light that can't be hidden, so don't ever try to dim it for anyone. Love that. That's a nice way to come into the week. And our next one, Dragonfly Spirit. Shift your way of thinking and tackle the issue from a different angle. That's a good way to start the energy for the week. You know, don't try and do things that are difficult. If they're difficult, that's wrong. Try and come at it in a different way. You'll have a better result. All right, so if we look at important guidance from our higher selves, spirit, they're literally guiding us every step of the way. So with our 6 of Swords, who are you in the card? You're either taking control of the situation that's going to be possibly coming up this week, or you're just kind of like rolling along. It doesn't matter who you are in this card. If you're just letting go and you're just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen, that's great. That's okay. It's also okay to be taking charge. So if I had to say how I feel from spirit with this card, is that make that choice. You're either going to let go so that you can have some calm and peace in your mind, or let go of the burdens so that you can regain your control this week. I think that's a good way to put it. Because again, you're carrying these burdens, these thoughts in your mind, and you don't need to do that. So I think the repeating card just kind of reiterates that spirit is being really clear. They want you to let that go. And again, so here again, we have another repeating card in a different row, but the 8 of Swords, she's finding herself in her thoughts. Spirit doesn't want us to do that. We're better than that. We know that if we just take off the blindfold, unwrap anything that's binding us, and move forward, because all of these things that you may have been going through, they're behind her. So they're behind you. They're in your past. So release the burdens, release the past, be mindful of that. So if something comes up this week and it triggers you to think about something that's been happening in the past or something that you think might happen in the future, just unbind yourself and let it go. Because what you really want is you want to have the energy of the Queen of Wands. That's what Spirit wants for you. That's what the universe wants for you. They want you to feel, how would you say, they would want you to feel like a confident, inspired leader. Have this energy is what they're showing you. And if we look at, I want to I want to do a runes card because they're fun. So I use the Animal Guide Runes card, and it just kind of helps with the direction of your energy too for the week. So let's take a look and see what rune energy we can have help us this week. So we have, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Gebo. It is love, gift, and unity. So if you think about love, love is a gift. And when we come from a place of love with all of our decisions, that is what binds us together. When we have that unity, that peace among each other, if we take this week and we go at it from a place of love and light, we will have unity and you will have a lot more peace. So with our positive outcome for our week, again, the positive outcome will be if you just let go. You let go and you move forward. Let's see if we can get some more. I'm not sure that I've ever done a reading where I have so many repeating cards, and I swear I shuffled these cards before I got on here. But if you let go, you have an abundance of happiness and joy and stability. So if you keep yourself like this, Spirit is trying to tell you, this is where you will be in your head. You don't want to be there. This is where you want to be. So I appreciate that nod. I really appreciate that nod, because this is a collective reading for you as much as it is for me. So it's a reminder to myself too, to not let any negative thoughts keep me down, because this is where I want to go. 10 of Pentacles. And what future self wants to tell you is that everything is going to be great. You're able to start anew as long as you kind of change your thoughts and change your thinking. The Ace of Swords, it's a new beginning. It's like, if you look at it this way, it's like a gift from above. Literally a gift from above. And I love that. I love when Spirit can be so clear as, look, we can hand this to you, but you have to let go of things. And it looks like once you do, everything is going to go fast. All of the things that you want to have happen, like maybe there's things that are going on or that you expected to have happen this week, they may not take this kind of speed if you're not able to see that you're kind of slowing things down with your thoughts. So if you let go and release fear, release anything that might be binding you, everything's going to work. It's going to be 8 of Wands power. Oh, okay. So next I want to end the reading, because I think really it's going to be a good week. I think this is just, again, more like nods to when we carry things, we make things out to be harder than they have to be, and they really don't. It really seems like a lot of self-work, a lot of just letting go. That's just what I keep feeling. I just keep hearing, let it go. So with our guidance from the Gratitude Oracle, because if we don't come from a place of gratitude, it makes it really difficult for the universe to help us and to guide us, So again, just more clearing your mind. And so with our Oracle card, tears. Yeah. Sometimes there's tears with letting things go, and that's okay because it's very cleansing. When we cry, it's our body's way of getting rid of more things that don't serve us. And I don't know why I feel like crying right now. That's just, it's a beautiful card because when you can get it and you get it, it's good. So I have I'm not going to cry on video right now. I am grateful for the healing my tears bring me. So when I look at these cards, I'm probably moving them around too much. I apologize. It's just a very strong, overwhelming feeling from Spirit right now that they just really want us to just be this way. Why am I crying? Tears are the body's way of releasing. They act as a pressure valve and come for a specific purpose. You may have shed tears when you are sad, stressed, grieving, frustrated, or anxious. However, you also produce tears in positive emotions, such as when you laugh until you cry, or an intense joy, or when you are proud. Tears are a natural way of emotional cleansing, so they don't build up in your body. Recognizing that you might need to experience emotions and have a good cry is part of staying healthy. Tears are a sign of authenticity, not weakness. You show strength by allowing your feelings to flow freely. Your body uses your tears to release stress hormones, and this could be why you feel better after a cry. Tears of grief or loss help to heal your heart. You may feel comfort when you release tears. You may also want to let someone know you need some extra support at this time. You may find that crying helps to restore your emotional balance. So this part is the description of the card, which these are just beautiful cards. You may have had the idea that you should not cry instead. Oh, it's not the description of the cards. Hold on. You may have had the idea that you should not cry instilled in you in childhood. You may have learned to hide your emotions. Resolve to break the pattern. Tears help remove sadness and stress. Tears resolve grief, but they also remind you of the love that is there. Tears help you process a loss so you can live with a clear mind and open heart. Tears are a means of purifying your body. Tears fall from the eyes of a tree spirit. Feathers surround her neck while a castle emanates from her crown. A full moon is seen in the sky. The castle may symbolize protection, a strong foundation or structure, as castles are reminiscent of times past. This symbol may have specific meaning for you. The feathers may pertain to truth or knowledge. Remember the importance of acknowledging what is true. The moon may be a reminder to look up. If you're in a period of sadness, it will pass. Better things are coming. So again, I hope this reading helps you get through the week. I hope you subscribe to my channel because that's going to help me reach more people. And that's my goal. That's my goal of doing the channel, is to spiritually help others to feel as great as I do when I lean into the guidance that we have that is available to all of us. So again, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope you have an amazing week. And again, check out the short for your zodiac sign. I've got them all posted. Have a great week.